Mom,
There's a cat outside." The excited shout from little Emily echoed through the house as she stood by the front door, pointing at the scruffy, gray cat sitting calmly on the porch. Its green eyes gleamed in the fading light of the evening, unblinking, almost as if it were waiting. "We can't keep it," Sarah, Emily's mother, called from the kitchen. "It's probably someone else's pet." "But it looks hungry," Emily pleaded, her big eyes wide with concern. Sarah sighed, wiping her hands on a dish towel. The last thing they needed was another mouth to feed, but something about the cat's steady gaze unsettled her. Against her better judgment, she relented. "All right, but just for tonight," she said, already regretting the decision. The cat wasted no time making itself at home. It prowled the house with an eerie familiarity, its eyes watching each family member with an unsettling intensity. They named it Shadow, though Sarah felt it brought more than just its name into their lives. Within days, strange things began to happen. Sarah was the first to notice. As she washed dishes, she caught a glimpse of something in the window, her reflection, but it wasn't quite right. The eyes staring back were hollow, haunted. She blinked, and the vision was gone, leaving her with a chill she couldn't shake. Tom, her husband, dismissed it as stress. "You're just tired," he said, rubbing her shoulders. "You've been working too hard." But the unsettling occurrences didn't stop. Emily started having nightmares, waking up screaming about shadowy figures in her room. The cat always seemed to be nearby, its eyes glowing in the darkness, watching silently. Then the accidents began. Tom slipped on the stairs, narrowly avoiding a serious injury. The toaster caught fire without warning. Every member of the family felt an invisible weight pressing down on them, a sense of doom that grew heavier by the day. One night, as Sarah sat alone in the living room, flipping through an old photo album, she stumbled upon a picture she hadn't seen in years. It was a black-and-white photo of her great-grandfather standing in front of a large house with a proud smile. And there, at his feet, was a cat, a spitting image of Shadow. Her heart pounded as she flipped through more photos, piecing together a chilling revelation. Her great-grandfather had been a harsh man, feared by many in their small town. There were rumors, whispers of cruelty and injustice, but no one had ever dared confront him. Until now. Shadow wasn't just a stray. It was something more, a vengeful spirit, drawn back to the family by some unseen force. Sarah's hands trembled as she put the album down, her mind racing. That night, she confronted the cat. "What do you want?" she whispered, her voice trembling. The cat stared at her, its eyes glowing brighter than ever. And then, in the silence of the night, Sarah understood. Shadow was here to balance the scales, to make the family pay for the sins of their past. One by one, the family's luck worsened. No matter what they did, the cat remained, its presence a constant reminder of the darkness that loomed over them. In the end, Sarah knew there was no escape. Shadow had come to reclaim what was owed, and it wouldn't leave until its mission was complete. And as the cat curled up on the couch that night, its green eyes flickering in the dim light, Sarah felt the weight of her ancestors' deeds pressing down on her, an inescapable curse passed down through generations. Shadow had found its home.